English fairy tale, The Last Ember, The Dragon of Eldur Vale. In a land where dragons once soared above the peaks and valleys, only one remained. This is the tale of Eldur, the last dragon of an ancient bloodline, and the brave human who dared to seek the truth of his forgotten past. Chapter 1: The Echo of Flame. Long ago, in the kingdom of Thalyor, dragons were revered as divine creatures. They kept balance between realms, protected ancient relics, and were guardians of knowledge. But with power came fear. As kings changed and empires rose, humanity's admiration turned to jealousy, then hatred. A great purge began, and one by one, the dragons vanished. Centuries passed, and the world forgot, except one place, Eldur Vale, a remote valley whispered in legends. It was here that the last ember of dragonkind still burned. Chapter 2: Kale of Windmere. Kale, a young historian's apprentice from the village of Windmere, was obsessed with dragon lore. His late mother had once told him stories of dragons with eyes like starlight and voices that echoed like thunder. Her final words were, "Find the flame that cannot die." After years of research, Kale discovered an old map pointing toward Eldur Vale. Despite warnings from villagers and the threat of wild lands, he set off alone. Chapter 3: The Vale's Guardian. Crossing frost-covered cliffs and silent forests, Kale finally arrived at Eldur Vale. The land was untouched by time, lush, glowing with hidden life. He felt watched, but not threatened. At the heart of the vale, beneath a massive waterfall, Kale found a cave. Inside lay Eldur, the last dragon, enormous, scarred, and asleep. His scales shimmered with fire beneath the surface. When Eldur awoke, Kale was frozen in awe and fear. The dragon's voice rumbled, "Do you seek me, child of man?" Kale replied, "To know the truth, to learn what we've forgotten." Eldur, sensing Kale's sincerity, agreed to speak, but warned that knowledge comes at a price. Chapter 4: Ashes and Memory. Eldur shared his memories of soaring over silver oceans, of peace with humans, of betrayal. A dragon once trusted a king and was slain by his sword. That blade, infused with dragon fire, now rests in the human capital as a symbol of power. Kale wept to hear it. But worse, Eldur revealed a dark prophecy: the return of the hollow flame, a void born of dragon hatred. Its rise would end all life unless the cycle was broken. "There is still a way," Eldur said. "A mortal heart must carry the Ember Stone to the peak of Mount Aeron before the eclipse." The Ember Stone, buried deep within Eldur's heart, was his soul's fire. If removed, he would perish. Kale, though trembling, accepted the quest. Eldur entrusted him with the Ember Stone, a gem burning with living flame. Kale faced trials, a forest of illusions where loved ones called him to abandon the path, winds that whispered doubt, and shadows that mimicked his fears. But with each test, he grew stronger, not in sword, but in spirit. Atop Mount Aeron, as the eclipse began, Kale placed the Ember Stone upon the ancient altar. Light burst forth, burning the hollow flame from existence. Eldur's roar echoed across the world, of pain, release, and hope. Epilogue: Legacy of Flame. Kale returned to Windmere alone, the Ember Stone now dim. He recorded the true history of dragons, taught the children of the Vale, and became known as the Keeper of Flame. And though the last dragon had died, his fire lived on in hearts that remembered.
The end.